Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. How are you guys? Are you fine? I'm Jan Ahmed Abdel Sadiq and today's model is English. Now let's start by the first question, and this model is asking what? He is dash poor to buy a house. Now he says something that he is so poor, or he is too poor, or he is enough poor, or he is too poor to buy a house. First of all, to and C, it will be cancelled because here he said he is enough poor to buy a house. No, this thing is not correct. But here's the one which is correct. That means he is too poor to buy a house. That means he is fully poor that he can't buy a house, right? So that means the correct answer for question number 1, it will be poor, which I mean he is too poor. Now question number 2, the bell rang dash he was playing with his friends. The bell rang, that means there was a time that he was playing with his friends, and in the same time the bell rang, right? So that means the bell rang when he was playing with his friends. So the correct answer for question number 2, it will be choice B. Now question number 3, Bezawit wins the national lottery and then she dashed a house in the city center. Now what she did here, she wins, right, the national lottery, and then she what? She owns a house in the city center. So that means the correct answer for question number 3, it will be choice A. Now question number 4, there are dash birds in the park now. Then there were 10 years ago since much attention has been given to preserve them. So here birds, there were so many birds, right? And we can't add them. There are dash birds in the park now. Then there were 10 years ago since much attention has been given to preserve them. So that means much birds. So the correct answer for question number 4 will be there are much birds in the park now. Then there were 10 years ago since much attention has been given to preserve them. So the correct answer for question number 4, it will be choice B. Now question number 5, the Ethiopian patriots visited Saint Lalibela Rock Haven Karsh. The travel agent and dash covered the cost of the trip. And what? And they, right? We can't say them, their, or us. So that means the correct answer for question number 5, it will be they. So that means the Ethiopian patriots visited Saint Lalibela Rock Haven Karsh. The travel agent and they covered the cost of the trip. Okay, now let's go for the next page. Here in the next page is saying what? John asked a question for Opango, right? Then he said, have you watched the movie? Now what will be the answer for Opang? It will be yes I do, no I have, yes I have, or no I don't. Now what was the beginning of the question? It was have, right? So that means in the answer we will use have if it is yes I have or no I haven't. But here we don't have no I haven't. Here we have no I have. First of all here no, so that means it should be negative, not positive. So B is cancelled. No I have, no, it's not correct. Okay, no I don't. Both of them are negative, but the question was begin by have, not do. So D also is cancelled. And A, yes I do. The question didn't begin with do, so it's not correct. Now what's left is choice C, which is yes I have. Yes I have. Yes is a positive answer and I have also is a positive answer, and the beginning of the question is begin with what? Have. So that means C is the correct answer for question number 6. Now question number 7, Barakat became a clever student because he dashed many hours every day in 2008. Now, what would be the correct answer? Berekett became a clever student because he dashed many hours every day in 2008. So that means studied, right? Then the question number 8, it will be, in this question number 8, I got the book a month ago and I have not read it yet, already, just, or still. He says that I got the book a month ago and I have not read it. So that means he didn't still read it, right? So that means it will be what? Yet. I got the book a month ago and I have not read it yet. So the correct answer for question number 8, it will be choice A. And as we said before, for question number 7, it will be A, which is Berekett became a clever student because he studied many hours every day in 2008. So that means it was what? On the past happening. Okay, now question number 9. The students dashed by their teacher as they misbehave in the classroom. The students what? Had punished, has punished, is punished, had punished, or are punished. Now something that's happened right now, right? So that means it will be the students are punished by their teacher as they misbehave in the classroom. So the correct answer for question number 9, it will be choice D. Now question number 10, dash the lights off when you leave the room. So the correct answer, it will be turn the lights off when you leave the room. Now question number 11, the food is dash tasty dash everyone wants to order it. So that means the food is so tasty that everyone wants to order it. Now question number 12, Maheder dashed several books this year for her study. So what it will be the correct answer? Have pout, will pout, would pout, or has pout? The correct answer will be Maheder has bought several books this year for her study. So the correct answer for question number 12, it will be choice D. Now question number 13, do you see that black cat dash is lying on the roof? Do you see that the black cat which is lying on the roof? So the correct answer for question number 13, it will be choice B. Okay, now let's go for the next page. Here what we have, we staff members dash our lunch together by the sponsorship of social committee at the very beginning of last February. So what it will be the correct answer? Had taken, have taken, was taken, or are taken? So the correct answer, it will be had taken. That means had plus verb 3. Okay, now in question number 15, which one of the following sentence has an implied meaning with the saying, the less you work, the less you earn? You earn more when you work hard, or you earn more whether you work hard, or you earn more if you earn more, or you work hard rather you can, you earn more. So the correct answer, it will be you earn more when you work hard. Now question number 16, dash he was climbing the stairs to his office. He realized that the keys were at home. So that means two actions was happening at the same time, right? That he remembered something when he was walking or when he was climbing the stairs. So that means we are gonna to use while. While he was climbing the stairs to his office, he realized that the keys were at home. So the correct answer for question number 16, it will be choice D. Now question number 17, which one of the following is the correct reported from form of the direct speech? Alemto said, I'm watching a movie. Then what it will be the correct reported form? It will be Alemtu said that she is watching a movie. Alemtu said that she watches a movie. Or Alemtu said that she was watching a movie. Or Alemtu said that she had watched a movie. First of all, we have what? I am watching a movie. That means it is a verb one, right? Or we have ing. We have here I am plus ing. So what we will do, we will make was plus ing. So then, what it will be the correct answer or the correct choice? It will be choice C, that Alemtu said that she was watching a movie. Okay, now in question number 18. The minister's address that this meeting is dash important of all the previous meetings, which affords many beneficial issues raised for the development of the country. Then which of the choices it will be the correct answer? The more, the most, the last, or the least? Now what we have here, the minister's address that this meeting is dash important of the previous meetings. Now we are comparing between all the meetings. So that means this meeting is the most important of all the previous meetings. So that means the correct answer for question number 18, it will be choice B. Now question number 19. My uncle drives us to school. Okay, what is the passive form of this sentence? Let me make it bigger. My uncle drives us to school. What is the passive form of this sentence? We were driven to school by my uncle, or we are driven to school by my uncle. So the correct answer, it will be we are driven to school by my uncle. Okay, now let's go for the next page. What we have here? The teacher shouted at Alemtu angrily when she dashed constantly while he was teaching in the classroom. When she what? When she was talking, right? When she was talking constantly while he was teaching in the classroom. Okay, now in question number 20, the correct answer or its choice, it will be choice C. Now question number 21, in a semi-final game, you dash win, dash lose. That means either win or lose. In question number 22, he dash play football when he was a student at Beherder University. So that means something was happening in the past, but right now it's stopped, right? So that means it will be he used to play football when he was a student at Beherder University. Okay, now question number 23. Ababa asked a question and Pedret answered him. Ababa said, were you buying? Dash, were you buying? Okay, I was buying mangoes. So what it will be the question here? Which, what, when, or how? When is talking about time, right? And here to ask a question, it will be what? What were you buying? I was buying mangoes. Okay, now question number 24. If you ask me, I dash use the answer. If you, here we use if, right? So it is an if sentence. An if sentence. So we are gonna to use will because something will happen in the future. If you ask me, I will answer. I will tell you the answer. So the correct choice for question number 24, it will be choice C. Now question number 25. He is one of the persons I appreciate most because he works dash quickly and carefully. Now he said something and, right? So that means two things, quickly and addition for this thing, carefully. So that means both quickly and carefully, which is choice D. Okay, now in question number 26, if she does the cooking, her mother dash more time. If she does the cooking, her mother will have more time. Why we make this thing? Because it said if she does, that means we are gonna to use will. with if, so her mother will have more time. Now let's go for the next page. In this page what we have, he has dash been secretive, and whenever I ask him, he just tells me it is something that I don't want to be involved in. So what will be the correct answer? Always, never, once, or sometimes? He said whenever I ask him. He just tells. When he said tells, so something is often, is always. So the correct answer for question number 27, it will be always. Because here tells, it is a simple present, right? So for that we are going to use always. Now in question number 28, look at the car. It dash crash into the red one. Look at the car. Something right now is happening. So what we are going to say? Look at the car. It is going to crash into the red one. So the correct answer for question number 28, it will be a choice C. Now let's go for the next page. Actually from question number 28 until question number 34, it's about 2 paragraphs that about its questions. So we will skip it. Now we will go to part 2, which is vocabulary. What we have here in first question, it says she fulfilled her dash to become the first woman to run the 10,000 meters in under 30 minutes. So what it will be the correct answer here? It will be the impatient, right? Because we are going to use the vocabularies in this sentence, like to choose the correct vocabulary to complete the sentence. Okay, so that means here what we have, she fulfilled her ambition to become the first woman to run the 10,000 meters in under 30 minutes. Okay, now in question number 36, there is still no dash for AIDS. For AIDS. There is still no dash for AIDS. Scientists are doing their best to come up with medicines. So it will be awareness, care, campaign, or cure. There is still no cure for AIDS. Scientists are doing their best to come up with medicines. Okay, now in question number 37, the river has been dashed with the toxic waste from local factories. The river has been polluted with the toxic waste from the local factories. Now question number 38, she used some cheese to trap the rat since she could not sleep well with the noise made by the rat. Now question number 39, we had been at computer class for nearly 2 hours and we learned the functions of F4 keyboard. Okay, now let's go for the next page. It's in section 3, it's about speaking, like making a comparison, or like to speak with anyone. Now Mogis is asking Casa. Mogis asked what? How are you today? How are you today? So Casa, what will be its answer? It will be I'm very well, thank you. This will be the normal answer for it. Okay, now question number 49. What we have here? Dawit said something for Lemisa and said what? I'm thinking about scoring A in this exam. Lemisa said what? I agree. I think you will be one of it. I think you will score it too. I think your friend told me. I think your opinion is good. Now he said what, Dawit? I'm thinking about scoring A in this exam. So Lemisa said, I agree. I think you will score it too. So the correct answer for question number 49, it will be choice B. Now question number 50, Kedar asked a question, okay, but we don't know. But Mukhtar answered him that he said, I'm going to visit my grandmother. So now what it will be the correct question to ask that late Mokhtar answered him. How do you spend the day, or how often do you visit your grandmother, or what were you doing yesterday, or what are you going to do tomorrow? He said I'm going, so that means something it's planned from before and it will happen in the future. So that means what are you going to do tomorrow? So choice D is the correct answer for question number 50. Now question number 51. Student ask a question for the teacher, okay? And he asked the teacher what is the best way to improve my English? Then the teacher answered him by what? I think you need to practice on a regular basis, or I think I don't have any suggestion, or if I have to say English is an interesting lesson. I heard that English is spoken everywhere. Now here's the correct answer. It will be I think you need to practice on a regular basis. Why? Because the student asked him what is the best way to improve my English? So he need to practice on a regular basis. So A is the correct answer for question number 51. Now question number 52. I'm suffered from a serious coughing for a long time. What shall I do? The patient asked the doctor. Now what it will be the answer of the doctor? Now we are gonna to take the place of the doctor. So what it will be the answer from these four choices? It is very common for one's life. No. Don't worry, it is not too bad. No, because he said what? I'm suffered from a serious coughing for a long time. Okay. You should sleep early in the evening. Is this will be the medicine or the solution for this disease? Okay. You had better to go to the hospital. This one is the correct one. But he is a doctor. And I think the doctor, that means inside the hospital, so he is already in the hospital. But I don't know why did he say you had better to go to the hospital? No problem. So you had better to go to the hospital. It will be the correct answer for question number 52. Now in question number 53, the student said, ask what? Are there any tables in your office? The teacher said yes. Then we will continue his answer. I have got a chair and a table, or I need either a table or a chair, or I have got a table in front of a chair, or I need not have a table. What will be the correct answer? Here the student said what? Are there any tables in your office? The teacher said yes. I have got a table in front of a chair. So C, it will be the correct answer. Now let's go for the next page. Here what we have, item 54, which is question number 54. It's a jumbled words, so we are gonna to arrange it. Now Ethiopian Airlines, a long, interesting and has story. No. Our airlines Ethiopian story has a long and interesting. No, it's not arranged correctly. Ethiopian Airlines has a long and interesting story. Yes, C is arranged correctly. So that means C is the correct answer for question number 54. Now question number 5. It says choose the alternative that is correctly punctuated. Okay, what we have here, a farmer's life is the busiest at the time of plowing, sowing, weeding and harvesting. Now all of the choices are the same sentence, but it's different in their punctuation. So which one have the correct punctuation? Here we have a farmer's, then a farmer's life is busiest at, no, this one is not correct because of the comma that's its place is not here, it's before S. Okay, now here a farmer's life is the busiest of the time of, then we have a comma after of. No, it's not correct. So A and B are cancelled. Then we have choice C. A farmer's life is the busiest at the time of plowing, sowing, weeding and harvesting. Now what we have here, a comma that's before and it's not correct. Okay, now we have what we have in choice D. A farmer's life is the busiest at the time of plowing, sowing, weeding, and harvesting. Yes, choice D is the correct answer and is the correct punctuated. Now let's go for the next page. What we have here in question number 56. Child marriage is still practiced. Child marriage is dying out. Now it says choose the best combination for each pair of sentences. Okay, child marriage is still practiced and it is dying out. No. Child marriage is still practiced, but it is dying out. No, we can't. Why? Because there is a comma before but and it's not correct. Okay, here what we have, child marriage is still practiced or it is dying out. No, it's not correct also. What we have here, child marriage is still practiced, so it is dying out. Yes, so that means choice D is the correct one. Now in question number 57, smoking is dangerous. A lot of people smoke heavily. Now what we will have here, although smoking is dangerous, a lot of people smoke heavily. So that means the correct one is choice A, because we have also in the beginning of the sentence and between the two sentences what we have here, comma. So choice A is the correct answer for question number 57. Now question number 58. My sister left home at 8:30. I came home at 9. When my sister left home, I came home. No. After I had already come home, my sister left home. No. When I came home, my sister had already left. Yes, because his sister is left home before him. So that means the correct answer for question number 58 would be choice C. Now question number 59, it says choose the correct word that is spelled correctly. Now here what we have 4 choices and we have here loser, wedding, winner, battle. First of all, wedding, it should be double D. Winner, it should be double N. Battle, it should be double T. Loser is the correct one, is the correct spelled. So A is the correct answer for question number 59. Now let's go for question number 60. It's saying that we have a jumbled sentence, okay, and we need to arrange them to make a complete paragraph or a good paragraph. Okay, what we have here, it has never remained constant since the beginning of the history of man. World population number has never been the same. At the time when man was a gatherer of food provided by nature, the number of people was few. However, as time went, the number of people kept on increasing from time to time. Okay. At the time when man was a gatherer of food provided by nature, the number of people was few. However, as time went, the number of people kept on increasing from time to time. World population number has never been the same. It has never remained constant since the beginning of the history of man. So the correct answer for question number 60, it will be choice C. And this was the last answer for the last question in this model. I hope that you benefit from this video, and inshallah in the coming video we are gonna to solve more models with you. Thank you for listening and thank you for watching. Goodbye.